You're listening to the best of Phil's Gang.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Seems like lately we continue to move sideways. Good vibrations from the economy, strong profits, good growth rate. Why are we going sideways? Why no pop?
Why no pop? Poor Varney can't figure out why his Microsoft is not going up. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country off the Wall Street Radio Network. Well, maybe if these guys thought independently rather than trying to, promote their own stocks and promote the fact that the economy's fantastic and, wages are wonderful and everything's just terrific. If they just told the truth, you'd know why. It's really simple. The market has been unable to rally back. Think about this. Just 8% from its all-time high. We dropped on the 26th of January. That correction was 11 or 12%. 3 months. We're still 8% away from going back to the all-time high of January 26th. 3 months, this market can't rally 8%? What are you, nuts? We're currently on the S&P at 2,630, and we can't get back to 2,860. We used to do that in a day. We used to do that in an hour. We used to do that on the opening of the market. What are you, nuts? Listen to this.
Right now, what I can tell you for certain is we have strong earnings.
The overall earnings picture is unbelievable.
Earnings season has been awesome.
Nobody cares about the earnings. Who cares about the earnings? They've already been played out. Smart money started to buy stocks the day after Trump was elected, that evening. Because his promise was simple. I'm going to give the biggest tax cuts in history. Well, everybody knew what that meant. The corporations, their earnings growth would increase by 6-7%. That's huge. So you had to start buying stocks no later. If you couldn't get it in November, start in December 2016, January 2017. What are you, nuts? That's when the smart money bought. Now, these people are saying, oh, gee, these earnings are here. We should be able to, this market, why is it not going up? Look at these earnings. They're fantastic. They're huge. Look, they're not going up. We went from 11% to 17%. That's great. But the market's can't go up a lousy 8%. It's real simple. Because the whole market's been phony starting in 2008. It's all been stock buybacks. The market's already up 257 or 247% since 2008. It's been propped up. The economy hasn't recovered. The economy's been propped up. Stock market's been propped up with low interest rate money.
Fake.
Like a liquid cocaine, for heaven's sakes. For 8-9 years. They keep pouring that money in the market and pushing that market up, which only benefited a handful of the population. 10% of the population controls 80% of the stock market. The balance goes to the 8% of Americans. Are you kidding? They're the only ones that benefit. Same with the tax cuts. This is crazy. The richest 10% of Americans who own 80% of all the stocks made out like a bandit. The bottom 80% of the earners, they just got 8%, nothing. And the stock market continued to stay in this very narrow range for 3 months. 4% can't move. First of all, think about it this way. The large institutions, they're the engine behind the market rally. I'm talking about the insurance companies, the big banks, the big hedge funds, the big mutual funds, the 401ks. They're the big movers. When they buy, the stock market goes up. They're not buying. Because why? Like I always tell my gang, never chase the market. Let the market come to you. Let the patterns come to you. Wait for the money to come in. I designed my own chart, my own algorithms that identify with a color code. Red, money's going out, green's coming in. That's what it's all about. I've been in this business for over 40 years. I finally figured it out, and I made a chart for my own use, which now I lease to my students and other folks. The market has not recovered for 3 months. You know, how can it recover when we have manufacturing and construction in its steepest decline since 2008? How can it get back to its all-time high when you have auto sales like Nissan? Their stock plunged. Their sales plunged 28%. Ford, Toyota, all down. Wait a minute! I thought we had this great economy, this big tax cut. Everybody's supposed to have a lot of money. We have consumers drowning in debt with credit cards. They're not buying because they have good jobs. Most of the jobs are all lousy part-time jobs. They're not good jobs. Look, the reason we can't rally again and make a all-new time high is because of the overwhelming evidence that the CEOs of the large corporations who received the windfall $1.5 trillion in tax savings in cash through the slashing of corporate tax rates, because the very, very wealthy can buy Congress, can buy Paul Ryan, can buy Hatch, give them $300,000 each to make sure they put the corporate tax rate cut through from 35% to 21%. They also received, remember, an additional discount from 35% to 8% on the income if they bring it back from overseas. But Main Street not benefiting. Main Street didn't get any of that. Why do you think the market's not rallying? Don't you think the market would have rallied a lousy 7% since the crash started, and the crash is still continuing today? We went down 12%. Now we're 8% away from the all-time high. We can't get there. Wouldn't you think with a tax cut of $1.5 trillion, and if they kept their promise that a lot of that money was going to go back to Main Street workers, especially the middle class who've been disappearing? Wouldn't you think if that was the truth, we would have gone up another 7%? 3 months? We haven't done that. Don't you think the tax cut would lead to dramatic acceleration of our economic growth and produce big gains in wages? Not happening. Our economic growth, what are you, nuts? The last quarter of 2017, we grew 2.9%. We just got the first quarter. They fudged it. The first quarter of 2018 at 2.7%. I'm sorry, 2.3%. And that's fudged. If they didn't fudge the inventory and tweak the inventory, it's 1.7%. We were promised there's going to be this big boom in the economy, a GDP to 4 to 5% annually because of the tax cut. But the market can't even rally a lousy 7%. And Varney doesn't understand why? What is he, nuts? He should go out on the beach and sell umbrellas, this guy. We'll be right back after the break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know the president called the stock market spot on.
The only thing that looks good is the stock market, but if you raise interest rates even a little bit, that's going to come crashing down. We are in a big, fat, ugly bubble.
And interest rates are on the rise. So join me for my special shorting webinar that's going to be held May 12th from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern, just $70. Archived for 2 weeks. Register now. philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Call 877-600-GANG.
This is a great time to join philsgang.com. We now offer Phil's MV2 video stock program. Phil chooses the stocks, and we post short and easy-to-follow videos that guide you into making profits in the stock market. Just log in to philsgang.com and follow Phil's investing recommendations. It's that simple. For more information, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. And join Phil's Gang today.
Attention all listeners. As this bull market hits its 9th year up over 300% since 2009, why aren't you in this market making profits? On Saturday, May 12th, Phil Grandy and philsgang.com will host a powerful online stock market investing live webinar that you don't want to miss. In this webinar, you will sharpen your investing skills that focuses on technical charting and pattern recognition. Phil Grandy and Phil's Gang professional instructors will prepare you for a market correction. You'll learn how to spot stocks that are breaking out, learn how to short stocks, and learn how to identify buy and sell signals. All this for only $70. That's this Saturday, May 12th, 12 noon to 3 p.m. The Phil's Gang Online Investing Webinar, and it's archived for 2 weeks. Sign up today. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Don't wait. Sign up today.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know what the biggest problem with the stock market and why people stay out of the market? Because they don't know when to get out. Well, those days are over. I have a new system. It's called the MV2 Video Stock System. I choose one stock. You follow that video, do exactly what I tell you. I tell you to buy, you buy. When I tell you add on, you add on. When I tell you to sell, you sell. When I tell you to run like hell, you do.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know the president called the stock market spot on.
The only thing that looks good is the stock market, but if you raise interest rates even a little bit, that's going to come crashing down. We are in a big, fat, ugly bubble.
And interest rates are on the rise. So join me for my special shorting webinar that's going to be held May 12th from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern, just $70. Archived for 2 weeks. Register now. philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Call 877-600-GANG.
This is a great time to join philsgang.com. We now offer Phil's MV2 video stock program. Phil chooses the stocks, and we post short and easy-to-follow videos that guide you into making profits in the stock market. Just log in to philsgang.com and follow Phil's investing recommendations. It's that simple. For more information, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. And join Phil's Gang today.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Become a philsgang.com member today and start making profits in the stock market with Phil's investing programs and video stock picks. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
You're listening to the best of Phil's Gang.
You're not a regular listener to Phil's Gang? What, are you nuts? Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. So, the stock market continues to struggle. We've been going sideways for over a month. The market, it's in this range, tight range of 4%. Every time it starts going up, hits that 4%, comes back down. Goes back down, stops. Goes back up, stops. We've been going in this little range because they are financially engineering this market. Who's they? That's the plunger team. It's amazing. We do get some good. I come on here every day and people, you're so negative. I'm sorry. I'm telling the truth. You want me to come on here like Varney and like all those guys and just in pain and tell you how everything's just wonderful, how our earnings are fantastic. My Marta, she wants me to get her a gallon of milk when I get home. Okay. See, I can handle interruptions like that. I'm a pro at this. Let's think about this.
164,000. April non-farm payrolls increased by 164,000 jobs. The unemployment rate is 3.9%. Average hourly earnings increased just 0.1%.
These guys just don't tell us what's really going on. We have an unemployment rate. They tell us it's at 4.5%. What a lie. What a lie. We know how it gets down to 4.5%? They're going to tell us what wonderful things are going on with the amount of jobs being created. Always remember, you got to deduct 40%. The first 40% you got to take off. Just take 40% off the job number they give us because it has been proven that BLS, under the birth death metric system, makes up 40% jobs that are not there. They make assumptions. They look in the different 11 areas. Okay, in other words, the Federal Reserve has 11 banks, we'll say, 11 areas, and they ask before they put up the number for each area to tell them how many corporations have been formed, how many people filed corporations in their area. And what they do is take, if they want a better number, most corporations that are filed in your city or your county are 1 or 2 people, maybe 3, the most. But they'll put 30, 40, 300 just to push that number up. So you got to take that 40% away. But what really gets me grumpy is when they keep telling us the unemployment rate's at 4.5%. To get there, they cheat. To get there, they take over 16 million people. 16 million people. And these are unemployed people. They don't have a job. They're called discouraged workers. They're so discouraged, they can't find a good job. They give up looking. And the government says, well, if you haven't looked for a job in 4 weeks, we don't consider you unemployed anymore. We take you off the rolls. So they take 16 million discouraged workers off the rolls. They don't count them as unemployed. That's how they get to the 4.5%. You add them back in, you're at 16%. Exactly what Trump said when he was a candidate. Let's talk about the labor participation rate. Believe me, I don't like giving you this negative stuff. I would love to stand here and say, wow, 60 million discouraged workers. We got a new number in. There's only 5 million. That's it. Wouldn't that be? I would love that to happen. Take the labor participation rate. Simply means how many people are participating in working, more or less. After 9 years, 9 or 10 years, actually, after 10 years, corporations borrowing $5.1 trillion. $5.1 trillion. You think that $5.1 trillion would create a whole bunch of jobs, wouldn't you? And there'd be no more discouraged workers. No, it hasn't. So the labor participation rate after corporations borrowing all this money is still lower. It's going down. We have less people participating. How could that be? This is crazy. Unbelievable. Stock buybacks. That's a real crime. It used to be on the books as a crime. It was Reagan who took it off. It was supposed to be used temporarily. It was supposed to be used for like 24 months to try to stabilize the market. When he came in, the market was terrible. He tried to stabilize it. It's been going on ever since. Actually, it started again in 2008. That is a crime. If you take your corporate profits and $150 billion a month to buy stocks back, that means you take like Walmart. When they give us their report, their earnings report, they go, oh, Barney will look at, well, look at these earnings. Wow. Well, the earnings are 30% better than they ought to be. Why? Because of the stock buybacks. Cisco, their earnings are better than they ought to be because they bought back $25 billion. Wells Fargo, same thing. Their stock is up much further than it should be because they, again, borrowed money. $22 billion in stock buybacks. Boeing, $14 billion. Merck, $10 billion. Oracle, $10 billion. Apple, what was Apple? $22 billion? MasterCard, $4 billion. What this does is push their earnings up. If you just take Cisco, Wells Fargo, Boeing, Merck, Oracle, Lowe's, and MasterCard, their earnings on average are 39.8%, say 40% better than they ought to be. So when you go and you buy these stocks, you are paying a premium of 40%. That's called a bubble. And you want to know why the market can't go up 7% in the last 3 months to gain back the all-time high? We'll be back with a lot more here on Phil's Gang. Join my gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know the president called the stock market spot on.
The only thing that looks good is the stock market, but if you raise interest rates even a little bit, that's going to come crashing down. We are in a big, fat, ugly bubble.
And interest rates are on the rise. So join me for my special shorting webinar that's going to be held May 12th from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern, just $70. Archived for 2 weeks. Register now. philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Call 877-600-GANG.
This is a great time to join philsgang.com. We now offer Phil's MV2 video stock program. Phil chooses the stocks, and we post short and easy-to-follow videos that guide you into making profits in the stock market. Just log in to philsgang.com and follow Phil's investing recommendations. It's that simple. For more information, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. And join Phil's Gang today. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's Gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you. Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Become a philsgang.com member today and start making profits in the stock market with Phil's investing programs and video stock picks. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, my name is Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Most people would love to be in the stock market, but they're scared not being in. They're scared about not getting out in time. Well, that is over because now you can join Phil's Gang and my stock video program and follow me with specific stock on the video, and you will be out in time.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Attention all listeners. As this bull market hits its ninth year up over 300% since 2009, why aren't you in this market making profits? On Saturday, May 12th, Phil Grandy and philsgang.com will host a powerful online stock market investing live webinar that you don't want to miss. In this webinar, you will sharpen your investing skills that focuses on technical charting and pattern recognition. Phil Grandy and Phil's Gang professional instructors will prepare you for a market correction. You'll learn how to spot stocks that are breaking out, learn how to short stocks, and learn how to identify buy and sell signals. All this for only $70. That's this Saturday, May 12th, 12 noon to 3 p.m. The Phil's Gang Online Investing Webinar, and it's archived for 2 weeks. Sign up today. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Don't wait. Sign up today.
You're listening to The Best of Phil's Gang. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And we're actually thinking of a sixth, and that would be the Space Force. Does that make sense? The Space Force, General. You probably haven't even heard that. I'm just telling you now. This is perhaps because we're getting very big in space, both militarily and for other reasons. And we are seriously thinking of the Space Force.
Are you kidding? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
Space Force.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, so what's going on? We can't fix anything that's going on in this country because the large corporations own our Congress. And when they own the Congress, they just go over there and they pay them $200,000, $300,000 apiece, Ryan and the rest of them, and they get whatever legislation they want to become even more rich. Since QE began, the top 10% of income earners in this country, they become so incredibly wealthy by being invested in our stock market, as was rigged since 2008 to go up 250% by making sure interest rates were so low that these corporations could go out and borrow money up to their neck, which is going to be their downfall, which is going to help this market crash. They could go borrow this money $5.1 trillion they borrowed to buy their stock back, to push the stocks up. Prosperity without profits. Pushing the stock up so they could get richer and richer, because the top 10 percentile, they're the ones who made the money because they are invested in the stock market. They're the ones who control 84% of the stock market gains. When there is a gain, every time you hear on CNBC or Fox or one of those dopey stations, and they say, oh, the market's up 3% today or 2% today. Well, guess who got 84% of that gain? A very small handful of people. The rest of America has been supported by credit cards. They're being supported by credit cards. It's all air underneath the rest of the people in this country. This is crazy, but people don't want to believe that. And as long as you have these guys on these financial shows every day spieling out their lies, their narrative about how great the economy is, it's only great for the top 10%. The bottom 90% thinks it's great because the top 1% of the 10% own our banks. They'll give you a credit card. They own all the car dealerships. They'll give you a car. You could have a credit score of 3%. Wow. They don't care. They'll give you a car. They don't care what your credit score is. Everybody can get a credit card. Credit card has become today's emergency money. My parents, your parents, would never think of using a credit card. This is crazy. The wealth gap between America's high-income group, the 10 percentile that owns 84% of the stock market gains, and everybody else is so wide. But how they fill it in? They fill it in with credit cards. And easy credit. You can go buy a car. You can go buy a boat. You can go buy a motorcycle. You can go buy anything you want. Easy credit. Our owners, the 1 percentile of the 10%, make that possible. The working Main Street middle-class person who makes $55,000 to $60,000 a year, family of 4, are working paycheck to paycheck. Because when they're done paying their health insurance of $18,000, their mortgage, their car, their student loan, all the other insurances, taxes on their house, they have virtually nothing left. But go buy a car. It's okay. Buy a snowmobile. Buy 2 matching colors. Buy a Wave Runner. Buy whatever you want. And this idiot, Powell, that Trump put into the Federal Reserve now, taking over Aunt Bee's position. He's now the chair. He's telling us that he wants to further loosen the rules over the banks. Are you kidding? So he wants to continue to make sure that money is cheap. So he wants to loosen the rules so that the banks can once again loan to you, who shouldn't be buying a house, money for a house. We're going to start this all over again. So all of those rules that were put in place to make sure you didn't lose your house, the 8 million people didn't lose their houses again. The 8 million people, remember, who got foreclosed on their house, so that doesn't happen because the bank screwed you? Remember the rules put in that you can't do that again? They're coming off so that the banks can sell people homes that can't afford them, like they're selling people cars that they can't afford, selling them student loans they can't afford. Oh, what about the wage increases? Oh, we don't need those. We got credit cards. Wage increases? Are you nuts? Minuscule. The median income of a middle-class household, which again, the middle class is disappearing at an alarming rate, dropping. The middle class has dropped from 61% down to 48% under the combined administrations of Baby Bush and the socialist Obama. And wages have been stagnant. Wages haven't increased. Adjusted for inflation, they haven't increased since 1972. So to keep the momentum of consumption, because remember what they keep reminding us, how you grow the GDP, how you grow the economy is through consumption. 70% of our economic growth to get to that, remember the first quarter 2008 GDP that came in at what, 2.7% or 2.3%? How did they get to 2.3%? You got to go out and buy stuff. Well, when you're finished done paying all your bills, the disposable income you have left, none, you go and get a credit card. And if your credit card's tapped out, you go get another one, pay that one off. So credit cards have become the lifeline. Credit cards have become the emergency cheap money used to make up for the stagnant wages and the lousy jobs with lousy benefits. Annual credit card debt is growing at the highest ever. Student auto loans, the same thing. Student auto loan debt or delinquencies are the highest ever. But do you think they care? They don't care. They put the interest rates up. They could care less. They make enough money. They can have 20 people a day, 20,000 people a day default, but they still make plenty of profits, these banks. But yet we keep hearing on the headline economic news how everything's terrific. Everything's great. Don't worry. Everything's going to be just wonderful. The economy's strong.
The economy is an untold story in many ways. When good things happen for economic growth, the stock market goes up.
No, the stock market doesn't go up because of good things happening. The stock market goes up because we can make sure that our CEOs can borrow money at 1.5% and go buy their own stock. And when that stock goes up, who benefits? The big guys, the 10 percentile, who control 84% of the gains in the market today. So what do? How are you going to get ahead? Keep going getting credit cards? Oh, you think you're going to live on Social Security? No. You got to start using the stock market to your advantage. You got to use the stock market so when the market goes down, you have prepared yourself. So when the market does correct, you're always making money. I can get you to do that. I've been on this earth for 72 years, for heaven's sakes. Been doing this business for over 40. I can get you to that position. You've got to do something. We'll be right back. It is now 43 past the hour here at Phil's Gang.
You're listening to The Best of Phil's Gang. Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Attention all listeners. As this bull market hits its 9th year up over 300% since 2009, why aren't you in this market making profits? On Saturday, May 12th, Phil Grandy and philsgang.com will host a powerful online stock market investing live webinar that you don't want to miss. In this webinar, you will sharpen your investing skills that focuses on technical charting and pattern recognition. Phil Grandy and Phil's Gang professional instructors will prepare you for a market correction. You'll learn how to spot stocks that are breaking out, learn how to short stocks, and learn how to identify buy and sell signals. All this for only $70. That's this Saturday, May 12th, 12 noon to 3 p.m. The Phil's Gang Online Investing Webinar, and it's archived for 2 weeks. Sign up today. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Don't wait. Sign up today.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know the president called the stock market spot on.
The only thing that looks good is the stock market, but if you raise interest rates even a little bit, that's going to come crashing down. We are in a big, fat, ugly bubble.
And interest rates are on the rise. So join me for my special shorting webinar that's going to be held May 12th from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern. Just $70. Archived for 2 weeks. Register now. philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Call 877-600-GANG.
This is a great time to join philsgang.com. We now offer Phil's MV2 video stock program. Phil chooses the stocks, and we post short and easy-to-follow videos that guide you into making profits in the stock market. Just log in to philsgang.com and follow Phil's investing recommendations. It's that simple. For more information, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. And join Phil's Gang today. Did you miss today's Phil's Gang radio show with Phil Grandy? The archives are absolutely free, posted in audio and video formats. Go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com.
Hi, my name is Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Most people would love to be in the stock market, but they're scared not being in. They're scared about not getting out in time. Well, that is over, because now you can join Phil's Gang and my stock video program and follow me with specific stock on the video, and you will be out in time.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know the president called the stock market spot on.
The only thing that looks good is the stock market, but if you raise interest rates even a little bit, that's going to come crashing down. We are in a big, fat, ugly bubble.
And interest rates are on the rise. So join me for my special shorting webinar that's going to be held May 12th from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern. Just $70. Archived for 2 weeks. Register now. philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Call 877-600-GANG.
This is a great time to join philsgang.com. We now offer Phil's MV2 video stock program. Phil chooses the stocks, and we post short and easy-to-follow videos that guide you into making profits in the stock market. Just log in to philsgang.com and follow Phil's investing recommendations. It's that simple. For more information, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. And join Phil's Gang today.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know what the biggest problem with the stock market and why people stay out of the market? Because they don't know when to get out. Well, those days are over. I have a new system. It's called the MV2 Video Stock System. I choose one stock. You follow that video. Do exactly what I tell you. I tell you to buy, you buy. When I tell you add on, you add on. When I tell you to sell, you sell. When I tell you to run like hell, you do.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. You're listening to the best of Phil's Gang. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang radio show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
We believe we're going to get enough growth. We believe we're going to get more than enough growth to pay for this.
We believe that the majority of the benefits in the tax bill will go to the middle class.
Our tax plan will have an enormous amount of growth in it.
Not only will this tax plan pay for itself, but it will pay down debt.
Lie, lie, lie. Lie, 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 lie.
Unbelievable. That's Mnuchin saying it's going to pay down. Its tax cut is going to pay for itself. It can't. It's impossible. It's not paying for itself. All the tax cut did was put billions of dollars back into the hands of the gangsters, the banksters, the CEOs of big businesses. It's not trickling down to Main Street worker. How can it be when the CEOs are getting 333% more than their worker? How does it get down to them? There's no wage increases. See, the one thing about wage increases, they hate wage increases because wage increases for corporations is death. Wage increases is the single biggest expense for a corporation. Why do you think they outsource your job? Now they're trying to take parking space in our head as if we sit on the biggest and the longest stupid bench in the world. And, they want us to make more wages when they've done everything possible to ship our jobs overseas. What are you nuts going to listen to these people?
Employers continue to create jobs and they're raising wages.
This is crazy. Boost wages? It petrifies them. It petrifies them. Tomorrow, or this Friday, when the wage numbers come out, the first thing they're going to look at wage increases. That's inflation. They hate inflation. That's why they keep wages down. They hate inflation because when you have inflation, you automatically get a rise in your interest on the long-term interest, the Treasury, the 10-year Treasury yield. And then right behind that comes an interest rate on your auto loan and your school loan and your car loan and your credit card loans. They hate you getting a wage hike. Why do you think the market can't rally 7% in 3 months? Because people don't have money in their pocket. They have credit cards in their pocket. That's called debt. When they go buy a lawnmower, they're not buying a lawnmower. They're buying debt. But they tell us wonderful stories. So why don't we just keep making money? And you should learn how to make money when the market goes down. Everybody's so scared of that. So join my gang, $39.95, 877-600-GANG. The market's going to go down, but don't be petrified. Celebrate it. I will reach out to you. You reach back to St. Jude. Real simple. We have a stock. We have a mechanism. It's called, its symbol is SDS. That means when the stock market starts to crash, you don't short. You don't have to be petrified. On my video, which I have up right now, is SDS. Okay, that's the symbol, SDS. And it'll be on my video tonight. It'll be on my video all the time. So join the gang tonight and follow me on SDS. What SDS does, it's the inverse of a short. In other words, instead of shorting the spiders or the Dow 30, it inverses. You buy it. So we are prepared. My gang members, Phil's gang members, are prepared for any impending stock market crash. You don't think there's going to be one? You don't really think there's going to be one? That this market went 257% because it went up because of people got great jobs. And people, after they pay their bill, they have all kinds of disposable income. They're out and buying all kinds of durable goods, big, refrigerators and TVs. And are you kidding? They're buying with credit cards or store credit cards. This is crazy. So again, SDS, everyone listening to me, please. If you just try SDS, and I put it on a video, 3 times a day I update it, you'll be in position so when the market does correct, and oh, by God, it will correct. Who called on January 16th that the market was going to correct? Between January 16th and the second week of February, and it corrected on January 26th. It wasn't Gartman. He was recovering from something that fell on top of his head. Wow! Are you kidding? He didn't even know where he was. This is insane. So not to have a position on it, and to walk away and say, well, I just won't be in the market. Are you nuts? Stocks go down 10 times faster than they go up. You just need somebody holding your hand, saying in a video to you, okay, look, here's SDS. Okay, I want you to buy some more shares right here. And then as it goes up, I'll say, okay, let's take half off, put the profit in our pocket. And then I'll give you an instruction like, okay, why don't we really load up on the shares now? But here's what we'll do. We'll put a stop in so the most that we can lose is our profits. Just our profits, not our principal. So that's 3 times a day. You just got to look at it. How hard is that? I mean, the lies about this tax cut is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Jobs. People don't understand about our jobs. You got to have good jobs, not part-time jobs, not crappy jobs. Since 1980s, we've had crappy jobs. The wages and the economic prospects of any American worker have stagnated. 2/3 of the folks are living paycheck to paycheck. That is a fact. So how is this going to be paid for, this tax cut? They said it's going to be paid for when our revenues, when they are spending our Congress more than the revenues they take in, which is called a budget deficit. They're spending more than they take in by $100 billion a month. About $73 million every 24 hours. And they're going to pay for this? What are you, nuts? We haven't had a good paycheck. You haven't had a good paycheck since the 80s. And not only does that paycheck, not only 2/3 of the people working paycheck to paycheck, but because of it, people are less secure and they're not going out and consuming. Why do you think car sales are down? My God, car sales, you just got to breathe in a mirror and they'll give you a car. Good paying middle class jobs have disappeared because these people, these CEOs who got all these big tax cuts and these fat cats that got these tax cuts, so they're making millions. The last thing they want to see you is get a raise because that's the single biggest expense they have. So they're outsourcing your job. What are you, nuts? The unemployment rate is about 10 to 12%. There are millions who still can't find, who are working part-time, if they're lucky, can't even find a full-time job. All the economy's gains have gone to the top 1%. Everything is geared to the 1%. Why? Because the 1%, that wealth, controls Congress. And when you control Congress, guys like Ryan and Hatch, you give them $300,000 each, they'll do anything. They'll make sure all the loopholes are in to favor you, not the middle class. So you got to make money for your retirement, don't you? You have to. I mean, if you don't, look, remember the meltdown of Wall Street in 2008? That cost 10 million jobs. 8 million people lost their homes and their savings. But Wall Street got bailed out. Not a single Wall Street executive went to jail. Democrats, what are they for? Oh, they're for the working person. No, they're not. They're not for the working person. They're for themselves. They become multimillionaires, these Democrats. They're like Republicans. What are Republicans for? Republicans are lapdogs for the large corporations. But when we go to bed at night, that's not going to help us. We better wake up every morning, know that our retirement is secure. I can't promise you the world, but I can promise you this. If you start tonight with me, 877-600-GANG, you sign up, it's only $39.95. Start following my video stock. That's all you have to do. If you can't take a minute and a half, 5 minutes out of your whole day to make money, where I do all the work, you can't even flip open the cover to look. I say to you, you either add stocks or take profits or put a stop in. You can't do those instructions. What are you, nuts? You don't deserve to have a great retirement if you're not going to work for it. What do you think? You just put it in a 401k and magically your 401k, when you're ready to retire, they're going to give you a check for $1 million? What are you, nuts? When 1% fee, every 1% fee they charge you takes half of your money? That's insane. 877-600-GANG. They're waiting for your call. Let's work together. I'll reach out to you. You reach out to St. Jude. Let's start tonight and start following SDS. We'll see you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.